Hello, what is going on, guys? It is Oink here, bringing you CSGO, Counter-Strike Global Offensive gameplay, and I thought I would give you some impressions and, my first, ideas on the game, basically, what I feel the game is like, and just share some of my thoughts. That was just the warm-up there, and this gameplay is from a gun game, or actually they've changed the name. They've changed it to Arms Race, I think it's called now. I'm not really sure the point behind that, but it's the same deal. The cool thing with this is they've got a bunch of new maps, like proper, first-party maps from the developers. I mean, the coolest thing with playing this on PC is there's just unlimited amounts of custom maps. The game's fairly new, so at the moment there aren't that many made. With the new CS:GO, source revision on the engine, but I'm sure as time goes by that'll increase and there'll be just plenty of maps to play. But at least off the start here, there's a nice selection of maps to play from. And maybe 4 or 5 different ones. I'm not 100% sure, but there's a reasonable amount on the server rotations if you get on a gun game or an arms race server, and that's always good to see. The first thing then I want to mainly note about is that the main criticism I've been seeing of the game so far is that it's not really that different from Counter-Strike sourced. It's not really a big step up. It doesn't really change much, and for the most part, it's a pretty similar game. So, I mean, what I would say to that is that when they first started talking about this game, maybe last year, was it, like 2011 or late 2010? I can't exactly remember when they first announced it, but what they did say, I do remember explicitly them saying that this isn't supposed to be, this isn't intended to be the next sort of big installment for the Counter-Strike series. This isn't meant to be sort of, like, let's say you got obviously it's not as simple as this, but let's say you got like Call of Duty 1 and then Call of Duty 2. Like, this isn't supposed to be the next Counter-Strike game. It's supposed to be basically like an update for Source. It's still using the Source engine. They've just refined it a little bit, smoothed things out, updated the graphics. They've got new matchmaking systems in here. Just new player models, new maps from straight from them as opposed to community-made ones. Like I said, it's not intended to be sort of a next big installment for the game, and I feel like it's kind of being criticised as not delivering enough for the series. And again, what you got to remember is Counter-Strike isn't that expensive. This game costs like 10 quid on Steam. I think it's like, what, £13, or I don't know what it is in dollars, but it's not much. You're not paying a full release price. So I don't really see that there's room for complaint, even if you ignore the fact that this isn't supposed to be a full release. I don't think you can really complain that there's not enough that's changed, because it's new content, and it's something new to play, and you're being charged what, like a third of a full release game, and I really think there's no room to complain about it there, to be honest. So I'll talk about a few things which I think is good and bad. So first of all, the graphics are pretty nice. I mean, it's obviously the same Source engine, and the models are roughly the same, but they've updated it. It's just like nicer resolution, nicer colours, just a nicer atmosphere with the graphics. I feel like the character models are a bit smoother. With the engine, obviously it is the same. It's the same Source engine. However, this is like sort of version 2 of the Source engine sort of thing. Like, it is the same engine, but they've just refined it and made it really smoother, and that is sort of the main noticeable difference between this and Counter-Strike Source. For those of you that have played Source, is that it just plays and feels so smooth. It's just super silky. I mean, I don't know that there are any other engines at the moment which are as smooth as this. I mean, for a start, I think the Source engine is one of the smoother and nicer looking engines. Loads of games use it, and this is just a really nice step up. It'd be nice to see if, you know, let's say they make a new version of Team Fortress 2 or something. It would be nice to see that they use this updated engine for that, and that is a really noticeable thing if you play this. I haven't played this on console. I'm playing on PC because you know, I played all the previous Source games on PC, so you know, that's what I'm used to it on, and I wanted it to get on there because I just prefer that keyboard and mouse control. So I can't speak exactly for the console. I don't know how how great the graphics are on there, or if it's, you know, if you really notice the smoothness in the engine. I played a little bit of Half-Life on PS3 from the orange box because a mate of mine had it there, and you know, I played a bit with him, but it was a while ago. So I mean, I remember it not being obviously as nice as the PC version in terms of, you know, quality of the graphics and that kind of thing. But I can't speak exactly. Like I said, I haven't tried it on the console yet. But I would assume that it is still, you know, a nice looking and playing game. I just would again assume that it's not quite as good as the PC counterpart. Obviously, this game is made for PC, and I think it's nice that they've made it for console. You know, a lot of people are saying, oh, you know, Counter-Strike is just, you know, for PC, and all console people are like noobs and stuff like that. And I think, you know, everyone deserves to play a classic game such as Counter-Strike, and I think no one should be left out of that, because, like I said, it's just such a great game, and I feel it'd be a shame for someone not to be able to play that just because, you know, their PC can't handle it, or, you know, whatever. So, you know, I'm really glad that they brought it out for console. Part of the thing that I think will be a bit frustrating is because most of the people who get it on console don't have a good enough PC. I presume that would be why they would get it on console. For the most part, that is. Probably means they haven't had as much experience in the franchise, in Counter-Strike or other Source games, and so they might be less experienced, and so the skill level probably is going to start out lower. Obviously people will get better as the game goes on, but I would presume at the start, you know, the degree of skill will be slightly lower. But I mean, that's just my opinion. I don't know for certain. Obviously, like I said, I haven't actually played it on the console, which would be, I think, something interesting. I would quite like to try it out, see how it feels compared to the PC. So I finish off the game there, get the backstab. I think final score is, well, 27 obviously for the final kill, 15 deaths. So what's that, like a 2KD near? Got a couple of just little clips here, just some nice little double kills and stuff like that in an aim map. So this is a custom made non-textured aim map. I love these from Counter-Strike Source. This is what I spent a lot of my time playing. You know, you just get a sniper or an assault rifle, and it's all about those like reaction headshots and twitches and stuff like that, and it's just really good fun. You know, playing 4v4 or 5v5, something like that, and you've got these long sight lines and height differences and all sorts. Just really great fun. I love these. So this is just some little clips from there. Again, like I said, not the best. I'm not even the best Counter-Strike player, to be honest. I've got some experience at it, so I'm not terrible, but I'm not an all-star pro, that's for sure. I usually go around sort of even in the death matches and stuff like that. But yeah, I've got to say quickly, the last thing, I'm a bit sad that the AWP made a return. I feel that the one-hit kill just kind of reduces the whole, you know, high skill level of this game. Oh, check out this, by the way. See him there? Bam! Headshot through the wall. Epic kill. Anyway, yeah, there's my impressions of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.